Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Vet07, and today I got really lucky, so I get to showcase you guys the DRAKEN FANGS, which is a mythic sword, which we only have 3 in the game currently. So we have Yoro V2, Blood Moon Twins, and DRAKEN FANGS. Now, I do have a stone. I do have Poison Stone, which is going to add a little bit of damage. Also, they look really, really good on the dual blades. Also, this is what they look like. It's like a Hydra head or like a dragon. Looks like actually more like a dragon. The model looks really good. Also, I want to apologize because I am a little bit sick. Last update, this happened to me too. So, my bad. I kind of have a stuffy nose right now, so my bad if I sound a little bit different. But also, I got lucky enough to actually get a Fang, so I do have 1+ upgrade, which is 8% damage, which is the exact same as these upgrades pretty much, except this is one more Essence of Fire. So if you were curious, they basically are the same upgrades to get the first upgrade for just the 8%. I'm not going to be upgrading to this because it just doesn't really seem worth it. Plus, with a Dragon Fang, you can craft Sparkstone, which is meta right now, so we're going to go ahead and showcase you guys the moves, the M1s, and damage. So let's get straight into it. Also, there is one more thing as well, that if you put on your hockey, there's red lightning. It looks really, really, really sick. Yeah, they cooked with this sword. This is definitely one of the better looking swords in this game. So the first ability is a mid-range ability. It looks pretty sick too. It's like kind of like old ATK where it shoots something out and then follows up with something. It looks really, really good. The range on it is not too bad. It's nothing really crazy in terms of range, and the effects are it's just really clean. It's really, really clean. Also, we're going to go ahead and showcase the last move really quick, and then I'll show M1s at the end. So one more time. Also, the holding animation has like these sparks that are the same for both moves. Also, look at this crazy movement. So we're standing like right next to the boss. Looks really, really good. It makes a super satisfying noise as well. And look how far we went. This has like some of the most movement in the game. Now, do remember this is a mythic sword, so it does deserve to be quite strong. But we're going to go over damage here in a second, which is going to be, one of the main selling points of actually using the sword. But one more time, listen to this beautiful sound effect that it makes. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to make sure you guys can hear it pretty nice and loud. Here's the first ability. Nothing too crazy. One more time for the second. That's such a good noise. Whoever made that cooked. It's super satisfying to hear. It's not annoying. I personally really, really do like this this sword. The noise is one of the biggest parts for it too. It just is so nice to hear. Now on to the damage. So before actually damage, M1s really quick. So this is the special passive M1, 5k damage. Pretty dang good. I don't think this sword has any other passive like healing or anything. If I am wrong though, tell me. Also, somebody put a unawakened room up, and an aura started coming off of me. So I'm not sure if it's bugged right now, but there might be another aura with this sword. So here's M1 again. In terms of a poison product, in terms of just damage from just normal M1s, it's just normal. 2800 is just normal. M1s are okay. Pretty sick. Now, for the damage, now I'll tell you if the Poison Stone does proc. This will give us a good understanding. So, Poison Stone did not proc. 14,000 damage, 2 hits. This move is a pretty solid move. It sends them away, so you definitely want to use this move after you use Draconic Fury because it can send them away, which it sends them pretty dang far, which isn't really that good for grinding, but for PvP, which is what this sword is intended for, it can be quite crazy. So, sends them away so you could run away and get your cooldowns back. 14,000 damage as well is pretty solid, especially just because this is the first ability on the sword. Now, I'm going to go ahead and kill him really quick so we can see the damage completely on, what's it called, the last move. But yeah, this sword is so sick. I'm so lucky I got it. I literally got the sword, which is a 0.8 chance, 1 in 200, or sorry, 1 in 120. And then straight after, I got a Fang to upgrade it. And then I got Poison Storm for you guys. So realistically, if you run into the sword, this is what it will feel like. So it does a lot of damage, let me tell you. So this is the second ability. Go ahead and do a circle so we don't make him TP out. So the stone did proc. With stone, it did 20,700 damage. So pretty good damage. Now, Poison Stone did proc, but it didn't seem to do a lot right there. I'm going to try it one more time. It does so many hits. So yeah, Poison Storm actually isn't doing a lot on this. I thought it would be better. Also, it does say Poison Storm goes off of, what's it called? Like the sword stat but it's going off the damage tick because poison, it's not doing a lot. It's doing 7 damage ticks. Yeah, okay, poison stuck. Okay, poison is literally completely useless on this sword. That's hilarious. I just wasted a poison stone. But yeah, 20,000 damage. That is a lot of damage for a single ability in update 7, especially on a sword. This is a mythic sword, so you should expect it. 34,000 damage, full combo, 100 hits. By the way, 100 hits. This sword is really, really crazy. So the damage is really, really good. It has insane movement. It also has a mid-range move that sends them away. So this sword, low key, is going to be meta. This is definitely one of the best swords in the game. Now, what stone I would recommend for it is actually Tempest, or maybe Glacier or Spark. Preferably Spark. Spark is the best stone in the game. As you guys can see, poison was taking for 7 damage. So it's just like Tempest. So basically it goes off of the percentage of damage you hit. So I do a bunch of little tiny hits. As you can see, 7 poison damage ticks right there. So if I get lucky and proc poison on this move, then I'll do like an extra 50k, right? Like I will do a bunch, but if it's a little bit of ticks, it's not really that much. So poison, I think, is a little bit bugged right now. This should get fixed in the future, hopefully pretty soon. But yeah, this sword is really, really crazy. I would recommend it, but it is 1 in 120, so good luck on getting it. But in terms of PvP, you can literally combo this with anything. So the main thing that I actually would like to try is Quake. Quake suffers from movement, but if you give it that movement, then it really, really shines, which is why ATK Quake is such a good combo. But now that DRAKEN FANGS is in the game, let's go ahead and try Draconic Fury into Quake. Let's go ahead and try. So we're going to go ahead and spam this ability. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and then he died. So yeah, this should work. So as you guys can see, I'm using my Twin Dragon Strike last to send him away. As you guys will see right now, let me get the cooldown. There we go. Switch to my Quake, spam the Y, and then send him away. 68k. So to compare, 68,000 damage. That's like equivalent to like a Blood Moon Quake combo, which is pretty strong. Blood Moon's Twins is just retarded broken. So let me go ahead and kill him really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and compare this to Fangs is really quick. Full combo, like the first 3 moves and both the moves on Blood Moon Twins. Now the only thing Blood Moon Twins doesn't have Draken beaten is movement. It has so much movement. It actually might have more than ATK. We'll test that here in a second. So we're going to go ahead and use the first ability. We're going to walk up, use this so we hit all the things. So yeah, 76,000 damage for Blood Moon Twins, but I'm pretty sure 68,000 damage with DRAKEN FANGS is actually one-shot territory, even with Crab Armor and everything else in the game. Now, if we're talking about just movement, this actually might have the most amount of movement in the entire game. So we're going to go ahead and start parallel to this guy. We're going to go ahead and just look forward. And it got us this far. So now I want to equip ATK and see if we can make it back to our original spot. ATK has really, really, really good movement. So we're going to go ahead and use the first ability twice. And then we're going to go ahead and use the second one. So as you guys can see, it goes a little bit farther than the guy. So yeah, it does have a little bit more range in terms of DRAKEN FANGS. But DRAKEN FANGS is taking a retarded amount. Just remember this. Every time, throughout this movement, I'll instantly strip your Ken, pull you into a free combo. DRAKEN FANGS is really, really, really broken. Now, like I said, this is a mythical sword, so I did expect this to be really, really good. But the damage is really good. The hits are insane. Most hits in the entire game, I believe, 4 swords. It does like 100 hit full cool combo, which is really, really retarded. It has basically some of the best movement in swords, except for ATK. The damage is really, really high, so this sword isn't really lacking anything. And even also, the first ability can push away. And on top of that, it looks really sick and sounds really cool. So the only drawback I could see with the sword is it doesn't have a drawback. This sword is going to be able to pair with absolutely anything. This sword is like the next 100 Blade. Now, 100 Blade had a glitch where it instantly stripped. Like, as soon as one hit you, your dodges were completely gone. Now, this is going to be practically the same thing because look how fast I strip his dodges, right? We're already at 70, 80 hits. Like, this is really, really dumb. 86 hits. Yeah, this sword's really, really retarded. Now, if you guys have any questions or I missed anything with the sword, please let me know. Also, if you guys like this video, please like and sub. And let me know your opinion on DRAKEN FANGS.